Too, Jenkins, you had something to say that was important enough to just ruin the end of that segment.
No,
so.
he called me over. I don't know what I was supposed to say. I don't have anything interesting to say ever. I don't know why I'm here.
Okay, so you had nothing to say.
No.
Okay, well, as we can see on the camera here, Night Stalker is going to be played by your boy.
Yeah, I know.
Mr. High Shaggy. Now they're going to get a Nightmare off onto MSS. We're going to have another level 1 fight for the ages. MSS able to get to the other side of the blood right, but Jubei has to pop his Fairy Fire, but he is not going to die first. Instead, MSS does. So Shaggy, as the mid lane Night Stalker, gets first blood. You are getting chased now by Afro. Is going to get off a nice dispose. And that is going to be another kill going the way of the cut. Double kill for Shaggy.
Oh my god.
My goodness.
Yeah, that's almost a bottle.
Oh my god.
I don't think that's healthy.
Oh. That is a thing of nightmares there.
Juicy boy. Oh my god.
That reminds me of Goonies.
Gets worse.
This guy's got some elephantitis going on. Okay, can he play this hero?
I don't know. Yeah, he can. I mean, as you can see, he is platinum tier. So this is his favorite guy. They're never going to pick Rajik's Timber and not give it to him. Like, if you have this guy on your team, he's
a level 30 Timber.
He's playing Timber. I actually do think this is their best strat, though. The cut looks entirely different. Kind of similar to Wildcard, except the cut and all hating each other. They look very strong with Timber Saw. I think Bristle's probably their second best strat, so... Yeah, if they can't beat Quincy... If they can't beat somebody with the Timber, they're not going to beat them with the Bristle. They're not going to beat them with anything. So they're really going all in on this one, which does make sense.
Okay. And what's the idea of, other than, oh my goodness, is he dead?
He's dead.
Oh my god. That is a brutal death. Obviously, I mean, Bloodseeker definitely good against Timbersaw. And Impetus, obviously pure damage, so it is a scary combination. But what's the idea of Night Stalker in the game?
Shannon, there's no idea behind this. This is just he wants to play Night Stalker, so he asks for Night Stalker.
That's fine.
This is
that's a good answer.
Yeah. This is the classic Shaggy on a team. You realize you can't first phase Necro because it's dog shit. The spirits are banned out. What do we pick him?
Did you pick him Night Stalker in Arkosh at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, we did.
So you do have some first-hand experience.
Oh yeah, and I mean he is, you know, on the occasional pub he does like completely pop off with the hero, but in NA pubs, I got to be honest, you can pop off with, you know, mid Crystal Maiden as Gunner does occasionally. So I'm not sure how much it means. So we'll see here. We'll see here. I say this from a position of thinking Shaggy is one of the best Ember Spirits on the planet. Like, legitimately, mechanically, it's insane for what the guy does.
But his decision-making leaves much to be desired.
It's a decision-making. It's a decision-making, yeah. The guy has, like, some crazy zoomer reflexes, and his laning is phenomenal. It's just the decision-making.
Oh, look at that. Nice fancy move from Quinn, denying the other rune and taking the one that Shaggy was probably going to go for.
Yeah, that is a nice one, actually. I've never seen that. I've sometimes seen the puck go for both, but and get both, but usually when it's like largely uncontested. But with the deny, yeah, you can actually get enough range on the orb to do that. That's cool. That's a rank 1 trick right there. Although Whisper's actually rank 1 in NA.
Yeah, I was gonna say I thought he was rank 2.
He's rank 2 now.
Yeah, as Scourge McDuck, his bear, his red panda is stuck inside that creep. Very sad for him. MSS though, getting surrounded, and the brain snap not quite enough. Maybe he can get one more right click, but that's still not going to be there for the kill. So he's able to walk away this time.
Yeah, that's a huge kill on the bear. I would rather kill a bear than 2 heroes. It's 300 gold, 300 XP. Like,
is it 300 gold level 1?
Yes.
It's the same gold for all levels.
It's insanely bad to lose the bear. It's not even about the cooldown.
I mean, to be fair, it did get blocked by creeps. That was bad luck.
Yeah, it is. It is. But also, like, lane manipulation from Quincy and focusing on killing the bear. I think this is a big reason why Lone Druid is not like some god tier hero, despite the buffs definitely being in his favor for a long time now.
Yeah.
It's the fact that if you focus the bear, it's worth it, and it's actually squishier than you would expect. As long as you've like a lot of damage over time. You can eventually kill it. It's low armor.
Well, dispose back. You are just going to go for the blood, right? Not going to end up hitting onto Afro, who's now on the run. You can see the tomato creep taking part in this fight, thanks to Fada. And Yawar doesn't seem to be too bothered by the right clicks coming out from Rajix. They're going to actually try to go for Afro. No, able to sidestep the blood right again.
That's a big creep wave.
Rajix. Oh, we got the rebound. Disposed to fall. This could lead to a kill, and it will. The whirling death is enough. So nice combo play there from Afro and Rajix. Just goes to show the prowess that is Marcy.
Yeah, and Afro is gold tier with Marcy, which is not the easiest thing to do considering she's a fairly new hero. So he spams this a lot. This is kind of what he's known for in pubs, is his Marcy, and Rajix is obviously very well known for the Timber. So these two are extremely comfortable.
Wait, what is Shaggy then? He's only a silver.
No, that's platinum tier.
Oh, that's platinum?
Yeah.
Okay.
No.
My mistake.
Yeah, you should apologize to him.
I apologize, Shaggy.
First the vaping and now this.
What, vaping?
Yeah, he got in trouble for vaping on the webcam.
From who?
The admins.
Oh.
You should apologize on behalf.
I was gonna ask why am I being brought up in this discussion?
Because you're part of the broadcast.
Okay, so so are you.
Cabal. Yeah, and I've apologized. I've made my amends.
Okay. So every individual
involved
needs
with something. Yes.
Interesting.
That's right.
Okay, good to know. See the phase shift into the waning rift for Quinn.
A difficult hero to take down, and Shaggy does not have a point in Crippling Fear just yet.
Jube ends up dropping in the bot lane to MSS.
Look at the gold he gives. Only 200 gold. The bear actually gives 100 more.
Yep, that's true. How about Leslau? The Enigma as a hero this game. They don't have a ton of stuns. They do have the one piercing BKB in the Fiend script, but it feels like the distance on that might be hard to end up finding as the Malefice comes in to kind of slow this up. I would assume he goes Lincoln's anyway on top of the BKB if they get to that point.
Yeah, probably eventually. I mean, just the way fights play out make it so that Bane is not a great counter to the Enigma, just because, like, you usually go in with Grip, and then the Black Hole is a counter initiation. So usually the Grip comes first in, like, the sequence of events for how you want to play the game. Otherwise, Enigma just never presses Black Hole, and Enigma's cool with that. Like, that's usually how it's played anyway.
Yeah, the rebound in. Quinn gets off the coil onto 3 heroes. It's not going to save Fata, but MSS coming in. Try to take out Afro. The hammer not really going to do much. It looks like that's just going to break things up as it is. I mean, we're still in the laning stage, but Quincy crew with a 1K lead. You can see actually leading the pack in terms of net worth. Yawar is 1,000. Oh, wait. That was bad math. 400 ahead.
Wow, that is
300 now.
That is much less
the Timber Saw. But he is doing quite well on the Bloodseeker as Jube. Still only level 3, but gets off the Nightmare and Shaggy. With the help of Rajix, this would be a pretty big kill onto Yawar. Blood right. But more TPs coming in, attempting to TP out, but the Void just cancels it right away. Interesting. Was not expecting the Void to come out.
Much blood.
Yeah, just good setup from the cut. I think he was kind of screwed anyway. Like, no matter how unless a bunch of people rotated in, probably Quinn would have to rotate, but I think he had just used the coil mid, so it's still on cooldown right now. Obviously, Leslau's not going to want to rotate in right now. They're trying to pressure this bot tower.
Yep, Rajix showing himself in the bot lane, going to kill off that tomato, but a lot of damage done to the tier 1, as you said. And I mean, both tier 1s are essentially at the same amount of HP. But obviously the mid tower being down in favor of Quincy crew is kind of a big deal.
It is.
Before the 8-minute mark even.
You're playing into like a Lone Druid Timber. These are snowballing early game heroes. Enigma, Bloodseeker, like not so much, you know? So Quincy getting early towers, definitely very much so in their favor, as we see MSS just trying to soak up here. I don't expect a fully mounted defense.
Yep, MSS trying to slow the push here. He's probably going to be taken out.
Actually, they're coming in.
Wants to defend. He gets off the Malefice on the Shaggy. And remember, this is the mid lane Night Star, so this would be a pretty nice kill. Even a Black Hole expended. And they'll get what they came for, which is not only the defense of the tier 1, but... Oh, they actually found
They killed SMD
Scourge
mid. Yeah,
as
they
well.
killed SMD. There's a solo kill on SMD.
Wow.
I think it was maybe Fada was there, but I understand actually why Quincy makes this rotation top with Lelis. It's because Timber comes bot. You don't want to lane Enigma into Timber because he's just going to absolutely demolish the Eidolons. And so instead, you just flip the map. And so we have the exact same laning setup as before. And so we can see the kill here. Yeah. That's just the DD rune kills him with the silence. He can't get the ult off. I don't think he has the ult killed. Oh, he does, actually. Doesn't get it off.
And Malefice onto Jubei and try to juke inside the pit. The rebound's going to help with that move speed, and he'll be fine. But Quincy crew, I mean, it is only a 5-5 tie, but they are getting the better of these exchanges for the most part.
And I feel like in this game, it's pretty clear to me that Quincy have the weaker early game. I mean, their laning is pretty solid, but because they have, like, you know, Dawn, Bloodseeker, plus Enchantress. These are strong laning heroes. But Enigma, like, he needs some time. You know, Bloodseeker, he needs some time. Puck is really the only, like, super early game active hero.
Yeah, speaking of which, Crippling Fear, doing a lot to prevent Quinn from getting away, but he's going to get the coil and the illusory orb off, and now the potential turnaround from Yawar and company. They take out Shaggy and Afro, and looks like Jubei is likely to be next. And the Rupture comes through finally. So big turnaround, double kill for Lesla overall, but Quincy crew getting everything they want.
That was pretty cool from Quinn, playing around his IT.
Very sad. Very sad boy.
Was the nose moving? Is that an animated?
No, I think that was in the river.
A fish?
It's probably a fish just crawling in the nose. As rebound, dispose. The root goes off for Scourge, so they'll get a cleanup onto Leslau. A lot of people TP'd up here.
Yeah, Regix, most importantly, TP'd up here. This is the hero that Quincy don't want to deal with right now until they have some items. Maybe Courier goes down. Yeah, the nose is moving. That does happen with dogs. Their nose is very
that's perfect.
Fluid. That's not a good word to use to describe a dog.
Very moist.
Very moist.
I think that's a better word.
That is correct. Shaggy rushing the BKB.
Yeah. And it feels like that is exactly what he has to do, but I mean, they have plenty of stuff that goes through the BKB, obviously in the form of the Rupture, the Black Hole, Afro. Trying to reach MSS, but not able to close the gap. Yawar is in the area with the Rupture available. Looks like he's ignoring Afro. Try to go for Rygix. Yep. Quinn is there to try to slow him a bit. Gets off the coil onto the Bear and Timber. He's going to actually break it. And the pure damage from the Blood Right to follow. And this looks to be another kill going the way of Quincy crew. Shaggy getting chased off on the other side of the map. Black Hole not up for another 10 seconds as Leslau. Obviously no Blink Dagger quite yet. Almost done with his Spirit Vessel though.
A Night Stalker in the daytime. Pretty pathetic that an Enigma can run you out of lane. That's just the way that hero functions during the day.
3K lead for Quincy crew. And now they're trying to bully Afro out of this lane while they attempt to push the tier 1.
He's got a Witchblade, yeah,
that is a lot of damage, but he's gonna live. Gets off the phase shift, and the Illusory Orb to follow. The Disposal is gonna keep him in place, but finally able to jaunt correctly, and MSS has come to try to take out Rygix. Solar Guardian as well, and that's more than enough damage. Shaggy trying to get something out of this, just doesn't have enough damage to take out Quinn. And they're gonna turn this around into Shaggy potentially as well. He popped that ult though, so no more nighttime for a little bit. As Quinn again gets the kill with a sliver of HP. And throughout all of that, they still don't lose one person.
The team play between MSS and Quinn in this game has been insane.
I mean, they have great synergy for so many years.
They
now,
have,
right?
yeah. It looks amazing to see these guys back together and that the synergy's still there, because that's the second time that Quinn had no spells up at all and looked honestly fucked in his phase shift. But then he's using his teammates' abilities and trusting his teammates that they can cover for him so that his spells can come off cooldown and he can get out. Yeah, this was nice. Like, obviously healing him to start is nice, but knowing, like, trusting that he's gonna come in, spin himself onto Jubei so Jubei can't get the final right clicks, and then take the Nightmare off long enough to delay for the spells to come off cooldown. If Quinn gets out immediately there, he doesn't get the kill on Jubei.
Oh boy, that's not good. That's not good. You're only seeing his headset.
Yeah, he's going lower and lower.
That's when you know things are not looking good. 5K lead already at 14 minutes. As Quincy Crew, again, they have not lost a single freaking game the entire DPC. And it's looking like if this continues the way it's going, that streak won't end today.
Oh.
And that, I mean, their last match is going to be against EG. That's going to be a tough one to get a 2-0.
Would that be the first time in DPC history?
Probably not.
As a team went undefeated in Div 1? Because Goon Squad did it in Div 2. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves here, you know. The cut can still... They're on some of their best heroes. They can still do it. They've come back from worse.
Yeah, we've seen a pretty big lead today kind of get flip-flopped in that previous series between Nouns and TSM as there's the grip. Solar Guardian to try to heal him through this burst damage. Yawar at half HP gets off the blood right. The coil to follow. Oh my goodness, 3 black holes. And that is looking real bad for the cut. Quincy Crew are in commanding position.
That was the easiest setup for Lelis ever. He's just like, all right, I guess I'll walk up to this 3-man Dawnbreaker queue and go for a cheeky hole. No big deal.
That sounds wrong.
Nothing wrong with the cheeky hole every now and then.
Okay. Keep that in mind. Scourge. Oh, boy. He's dead. Ouch. Yeah, Quincy Crew are shellacking now.
Yeah.
This is a shellac-a-lac-a ding-dong.
Oh, here we go. Yeah, all of this group up on the Bane Fiend's grip. MSS, once again, saving his team. And that's just the perfect group up. Yeah. It doesn't get better than that. You blend the, I don't know, fruit. What do people blend? This man doesn't eat fruit. He probably does. He's pretty
actually pretty happy about that, apparently. I mean,
you idiot.
That is one way to react. It's healthy. Dispose back, but it's Afro, the one that is actually taking the damage here, as this is just getting out of control. Quincy Crew completely rolling. Yeah, the bear, more important than the hero itself, it seems.
Because he just respawned.
Yeah, that's true.
That's
no bear for 98 seconds.
That's way worse than dying. I mean, the respawn timers are nowhere near as long as 100 seconds at this point. Like, he's worthless. He's got that's his...
Oh, boy.
That's your carry. That's your carry.
That is
yeah, production
rough
cover.
to see.
They have the ocean. He has the ocean heart, too, so he's got those juicy +5 stats.
So what do you do here?
TP scroll.
Like, fighting this tomato is going to be the most pathetic thing.
He's got to press ult to fight this tomato. He's going to use the creep wave to fight the tomato.
Oh, boy.
Okay, so he's getting help.
Okay, so he still does need summons of some kind.
Yeah. Oh, don't steal it.
Shaggy, please take it. Please, just...
Oh.
Shaggy.
He kited it away.
Oh, they're going to find Yawar, though. All right, dispose with the Unleash, but the Solar Guardian again. The global possibilities from Quincy Crew as they're going to kill off Bane on the other side. And, yeah, the Rupture comes in. Shaggy, he's just going to kill himself.
He's like, I'll only die by my hand.
Yeah.
What do you bleed out of when you get ruptured?
I think you know.
Cheeky hole?
Yeah. Well, Rupture, it doesn't specify, right? So...
No.
Probably every possible orifice.
No way.
Yeah. And your eyes are an orifice as well.
I know.
You know that?
I know. What about the third eye? That's the one.
Oh, on the forehead.
Yeah, not that one. No, not that one.
My mistake.
That's the forehead.
I mean, when you said third eye and you looked at me, gave me a little smirk, I thought something else.
Yep.
Yep. Coil cancels the TP. Rajix is dead. And this is some sort of a Gaben shellacking.
Yeah. I think that's a camera shot from earlier. This is one of the times
either that or he enjoys the pain.
Yeah, but
masochist at heart.
Masochist, all right. Yeah. He's assimilating with the NA Dota players quite well.
Yeah. And I think one thing that I have learned about Quincy Crew is no matter how hard they're winning, they won't really win in 20 minutes.
No,
they actually do extend it out.
Yeah, they've always done
which
that.
I think if you, with a big sample size of games, it's the correct thing to do. Because you don't want to risk anything. And I think The worst thing you can do when you're doing really well is form bad habits because you're doing
That's
really
right. I would wager the idea is
bottom tower is under
they
attack.
just think that there's like a correct way to play, a correct way to siege, and regardless of what opponent they're up against, like that doesn't change. You know what I mean? It's like you maybe it's about habit building, but I think it's also just about like I guess what I'm saying is it is habit building, because I'm thinking like any team could beat you if you like give them the space, or if they get lucky enough, right? Or if they're on comfort heroes. But I suppose it's like you play enough games to the point where that will happen. So at that point it becomes habit building as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, you're right. They're
An old Counter-Strike mentality.
very disciplined.
All
Oh
right.
no, he's hiding
Like
behind the trees.
another death here for Mr. Shaggy. Will be at the hands of Quinn. And they know that Jube's in the area, and MSS is going to find him. And Quincy crew absolutely rolling.
Oh, they get the bear too. No,
he should have
okay.
another bear,
He's
though.
got another one, right? Oh, there we go.
Oh, just in time.
Thank goodness. Yeah. He's got that Philly stone on the main guy.
Yeah, what is on the bear? We have Mask of Madness, Phase Boots, and he's should be able to buy the Deso now.
Deso, yeah. Wow, this is quite the shellacking. One of the biggest ones I've seen in a long time so far.
It's in the Gaben tier.
It's in the game.
No doubt
Yeah,
about it.
yeah.
Rupture under Rajix. Just gonna have to sit through the blood, right?
I keep clicking on it, and it's 2 tangos in the inventory. It's
Yep,
not that.
Fata. He might be tanking this gank. They can't even right-click him because of Untouchable.
No, they can't.
He finally gets rooted. Bloodright's going to give him a little bit of cover. And see how scared they are just to go onto Fata, knowing that the rest of his team is nearby.
Oh,
like
no, not this again. Not again.
If they get that one, that's 60 seconds. Yep, it's dead. Another 200 gold.
Just feed the main guy away now at this point, you know? What?
I mean, are they even going to bother going for him? Afro gets a nice dispose onto 2 heroes with the Unleash to follow, but you can just see 1 Starbreaker deletes him, and Shaggy dies in the midst of all that. GG is called.
Yeah.
And yeah, that was a tough one to watch.
What tier is that? What tier
That,
is that at?
oh man.
I think that's a... Is that a top hat, or are we
I think
power creep?